Result. It's a tribute to all the ones who ran before me. Known to spit truth so y'all can understand his glory. It's a tribute to all the ones who ran before me. Known to spit truth so y'all can understand his glory. It's a tribute to all the ones who ran before me. Known to spit truth so y'all can understand his glory. It's a tribute to all the ones who ran before me. Known to spit truth.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unsolicited, episode 35. I'm your host, the Evangelical Norm. So Unsolicited is just that. It is my unsolicited opinion on music, movies, art, books, whatever it is. Anything that kind of piques my interest and I think it's worthy of a review, I do a review because it's my podcast and I do what I want to. It's my podcast. I'll cry if I want to. That just popped into my head. I had to say it. So, for the most part, I do CHH, Christian hip-hop. It's my wheelhouse. It's where I live. It's what I love. So I do a lot of reviews of Christian hip-hop with a movie here and there thrown in, and once in a while, a book. Most of the books that I read, everybody's already read, so kind of leave them alone. But so today, we are going to do a review of the homie Stract's new album, The Beat Goes On. I've had it for about 2 weeks. It's available right now on Bandcamp, and I think somebody threw up something playing a track on iTunes, but I don't think it's available on any other digital platform until December 4th. So you can pre-order it. Stract has, I'll put a link to the pre-order link that he's put up all over Facebook the last couple of days. I'll put that in the description. So you can pre-order it, and I'll put the link to Bandcamp so you can go pick it up and buy it now on Bandcamp if you want it. So just depends. Do you want to wait for your other favorite platform to listen to or stream or whatever, or do you want to go pick it up now and actually have to download it and stuff like that? I mean, I know it's so difficult to actually have to download music anymore, right? I mean, and even on Bandcamp, you can just buy it and play it. You don't have to download it. You can stream it through Bandcamp if you want. I mean, it's available. It's there. You can do it. But so go pick it up is what I'm saying. And now I'm going to tell you why you want to go pick it up. So the album is The Beat Goes On. You guys have probably seen this. The shirts are out. If you want a shirt, you can go to his Hype Man. I think you can still buy shirts over there. So the shirts are out. The album cover, that's what try to figure out how to talk here for the guy that does a podcast. It's been out, you've seen it around, you've seen the logo and the picture and stuff like that. I love the fact that my daughter looked at this when I first got the shirt. She looked at it and she said, "Daddy, who's that?" And I said, that's Daddy's friend, that's Stract. And she goes, "He looks weird. He needs to take that mask off." And I just kind of looked at her and said, "The beat goes on," right? So that song was the first song that was released, and I'm actually going to give you a little taste of that. The first release, and it's been out for, it's been available for, a couple months now maybe, since the video dropped on YouTube. And so here it is, and usually I only play a portion of it, but I love this video, so I'm going to play the whole thing in its entirety, and you can just watch me jam as we go through Stract Mask Off, the first single off of this album.
Be saying real, recognize real. Mask off when I need it to. Tell them how I feel. Mask off. Show the scars, let them see the pain. Mask off. No front. Mask off. Through the flame. Mask off. Dice game. Mask off. Recognize real. Mask off. When I need it, tell them how I feel. Mask off. Show the scars, let them see the pain. Mask off, no front. Mask off, through the flame. Mask off, the dice game. Mask off. Yeah, they really wanna muzzle you. Cause when you speak the word of God, it breaks the picture into pieces like a puzzle do. Scattered on the floor, shattered like a door made of glass that you kick with the snare till the bass drop. Face flop, legs gone, lies never stand strong. God's right, man's wrong. Check with what you stand on. If it's crooked, then when you jump, you gon' land wrong. Take a look, it really matters what you land on. Political, hypocritical, pitiful, divisible, lyrical, cynical, shaping your metaphysical. It's visible, the residues making a mess of you. Unethical practices they be using turn you to a spectacle. Unacceptable, put the plug on your receptacle. No electrical needed, just read it. Exegetical, believe it, this is medical. The word do what he said it do. Mask off, time to let him see the king instead of you.
Recognize real.
Mask off,
When I need it, tell them how I feel.
mask off,
Show the scars, let them see the pain.
mask off,
No front,
mask off,
through the flame.
mask off,
Dice game,
mask off,
recognize real.
mask off,
When I need it, tell them how I feel.
mask off,
Show the scars, let them see the pain.
mask off,
No front,
mask off,
through the flame.
mask off,
Dice game,
mask off.
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I gotta pause this for a second. I gotta just say something. Look, here's the deal. I love when guys can do videos like this. For a long time in CHH, we just got used to seeing lyric videos, you know, just random like one or two screenshots and then the words going up. And, you know, that takes time and guys to put the effort into that. And it takes some talent to do that and put that together. So I'm not, you know, I'm not throwing shade on the guys that just do that. But, you know, Wrath and Grace has done, you know, they did the video with the cipher off of, I can't remember if it was off of The Calling or one of their mixtapes that they put out. A cipher with Ivy and Tony Reuda and Zeta Blacksmith and Omri and Bridge B and so on. I mean, a lot of those guys, and it's a video where they're out and they're doing stuff. And videos like this, Hog Mob is constantly doing videos and putting them out. So here's the deal. And I'm getting on my soapbox before I normally get on my soapbox, but just watching this video, if you want to see stuff like this that is above and beyond just the regular lyric video and stuff like that, we got to go out and support these guys with our cash. We can't just stream the stuff and expect that they're going to make enough money off it. This stuff takes money. There's a whole lot of money put into this video and time and effort and stuff like that. And it's a fantastic video. I don't know if I did a response or a review of this video when it came out, but I should have, because this is a great video. I love this video. You know, the whole Trump thing and stuff like that. And buy this album, y'all. Go out and buy the album. So Stract can make enough money to make more videos for some of the other. I mean, I would love to see videos for a lot of the songs on this album, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But let's finish Mask Off.
Yeah, I had to let it breathe a little. Be the middle, no sins, a lowercase, even though the I'll let you see the tittle. Believe that it'll leave your face down, prostrate. The minds make fools think that they could pass straight through, but no, peep the prophet's glow. From cyanide, I rely on him when the liar tries. Fire by night and a pillar when the light is bright. He provides, so why would I run to another eye? EOL, he no fail, bathed in the blood, I'ma see no hell. Let another utter whatever, let he want better. Okay, I'ma see no L, see no jail, need no bail. Me so fail, tira peo, wayo, read my theo. When your faith is feeling, stay away, yo. Mask off.
When I need it, tell them how I feel.
Mask off.
Show the scars, let them see the pain.
Mask off.
No front,
Mask off.
through the flame.
Mask off.
Dice game,
Mask off.
recognize real.
Mask off.
When I need it, tell them how I feel.
Mask off.
Show the scars, let them see the pain.
Mask off.
No front,
Mask off.
through the flame.
Mask off.
Dice game,
Mask off.
recognize real.
Mask off.
When I need it, tell them how I feel.
Mask off.
Show the scars, let them see the pain.
Mask off.
No front,
Mask off.
through the flame.
Mask off.
Dice game,
Mask off.
recognize real.
Mask off.
When I need it, tell them how I feel.
Mask off.
Show the scars, let them see the pain.
Mask off.
No front,
Mask off.
through the flame.
Mask off.
Dice game,
Mask off.
Yo. Take that mask off, man. It ain't that serious. And it's more serious than you think. Word up. Get that thing off your face, man. Stop playing.
The beat goes on. So there y'all go. That's Mask Off of The Beat Goes On. It is definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. But there's a lot of great songs on this album, y'all. So again, this is not an EP. This is not what, again, we get a lot of, and I'm not hating on it. I just love to get a really good album with a lot of songs. I mean, if all you can give me is an album, with 6-7 songs on it, but like, I mean, Josh Kreese will do an album with 6 or 7 songs, but he'll do like 8 of them in a row, right? And so we get a lot of songs, but we wait a little longer in between to get albums with 16 tracks. All right, so it's not a Kurt Kennedy joint. It ain't got 39 songs on there, but we got 16 tracks on this album. And again, just like and I'm not saying this to fanboy, because I mean, Stract, I caught him last year before that, when he dropped Windows and Mirrors. And I mean, immediately, I got through 4 songs, and dude had jumped up into my top 5. And so I've downloaded everything he's got. I have his whole discography that is available on Bandcamp. You can go pick it up right now. It's on Bandcamp available. You can get all 6 albums for, I want to say it's like $40, $40 or $43, which is a good deal for, it's like $7 an album. Do math. Yeah. So, and I say this 100% honest. This is not just, because I interact with him a lot on Facebook and I consider him a friend, but I have not come across a song on any one of these albums that I'm like, next. Right? I mean, and this is the same thing. Every one of these songs, you want to listen to every single one of these songs. And you're going to want to listen to them. There's some that I'll go, I want to listen to that again, and I'm backing it up and backing it up. The one song on here that is like that, I'm going to play it for you here in a minute. But so, he's got some features. Believe in Steven on Good Evening. Good Evening is part of a trilogy. There are 2 trilogies on this album. So tracks 4, 5, 6, and 7, Good Morning, Good Afternoon, and Good Evening. This is a trilogy of songs telling the story of a guy being evangelized to, kind of struggling through this, and getting saved, essentially. Boom, boom, boom. That's the Good Morning, Good Afternoon, and Good Evening. Good Evening is probably, as far as it's in the top 5 tracks. It's crazy to listen to it, as there's kind of this going back and forth of struggling with knowing now sin, and the sin nature kind of going, no, you're good, let it go. I mean, so those ones are, and then The Invitation, The Dark, and The Grace is another trilogy. If you listen to Cross Examine, you know what it's about. If you listen to the podcast, go listen to last week's podcast. Stract talks about it a little bit. If you don't, I ain't going to say anything. I'm going to leave that as a bona fide teaser, that if you want to know what all I have to say is it is raw. And all I can say is it's raw. So you got to go, you got to get the album, and you got to check it out, and you got to go listen to it. Cypher Time is an amazing song. I mean, Vince Cooley, Josh Kreese, Lucha Cooney, Kurt Kennedy, Chris Jones. I mean, we've got most of the final 4 from the I Rap for Real contest that they had a while back. So that's there. And so, sorry, there's a little bit of background noise. I got some construction going on in the back room. So, those are there. Sorry, got thrown off. But so yeah, we got like the top, almost all of the top 4, the final 4, and I Rap for Real on this album. And the best song, my favorite song, and we're going to jump into that real quick. I'm going to play a little bit of it for you. This is with Kurt Kennedy. So this duo on this song, Fear is the New Faith. This is literally my presidential vote for this year. I voted. These were the guys that I wrote in on my ballot for president of the United States. So here is Fear is a New Faith, Stract featuring Kurt Kennedy. Here we go.
Yo, Kurt, this fear weapon is bananas.
I know. Let's get it.
You ready? Let's do this.
Go
On
there.
Kurt. Yo.
Hey, yo, Stract, fearing the Lord ain't really feeling me. Now I'm feeling with fear, cause the slope is getting slippery here. Politicians is clear, they trying to tickle me. Now I'm feeling with fear, cause the body is split invisibly.
We feeling with fear like he ain't really near. So the queers starting to stare and pedophiles close in the rear. Puppet masters creating disasters for the misery. There's only one body, so tell me where this is a beat.
Cutting up everything cause they saying they hating history. Fearing it, what they smearing is harming me more than physically. Typically I just pray, but fearing to hear him say your favorite don't give you space and no answer for you today.
They try to get you to say you doubting the Lord's ability. They really be hoping the screenplay is soliloquy. It's killing me to be around all this false humility. I can't wait till the Lord show him how we really be.
No lies detected, that gift and I respected is hectic with people looking for people to give them leverage. If so, the issue won't be if you were wanting a beverage, but how we fight this fear and decisively clear the wreckage.
No accident, no cut, no hemorrhage. Like elves hiding cookies in a farm called Pepperidge. It's nonsense, like trying to battle Saddam since he already dead. I just write his common sense.
Many goals and many guns ain't got me. Bang, bang, fear is the way that be. Hey now, hey now, hey now. This the game that you really wanna play now. I'm sitting cribs with a Maybach be. Everybody can get it, it's the way that be. Hey now, hey now, hey now. This the game that you really wanna play now. They probably do, cause they playing games off. And the virus in them preceded was needed when you cough and strap. Speaking of play, they think they running the option, but running out them because they fumbled the ball they brought in.
It's appalling, like Joanna man balling. Falling for the curve, jigsaw be the calling. I swear from the mass applause, and yes, y'all in. Live or die, make your choice, gotta be all in.
Crawling in my skin, I'm linked. I've eternalized, he said he's absolving the hawking. Who goes there, archaic jogging. To I'm a child of God, whose soul you can do no harm in.
On the rag, wondering whose eyes the logging. Smog in the ring and we facing each other brawling. Stealing off on dudes for jewels that's gon' burn. Like Santana, the strings is smooth, they gon' learn.
I hope so, cause they don't have confidence in his providence. And now they judging me that I'm judging them like your honor is.
Alright, so there you go. There's a little taste of Fear is a New Faith, Stract featuring Kurt Kennedy off of The Beat Goes On and On and On. So there it is, guys. This is probably going to jump up into my top 25 albums of all time easily. Again, the two trilogies just are crazy. The way that he does them and stuff like that. I might have, I hate to do this. I feel like I'm like, Strack knows what he's doing. But had I made this album, and I couldn't make this album because I don't have half the talent that this man has, I'd have done him the second trilogy first. But that's just me. And Stract is smarter than I am, and this is going to be much better doing it the way he did it than any way that I would want to do it. So, but yeah, there it is, guys. The Beat Goes On. It is an amazing album, available right now. Go pick it up on Bandcamp. You can get it right now. I think it's $10 over there on Bandcamp, or you can get, like I said, you can get his whole catalog, everything that he's done that is available there on Bandcamp. Brain fart there. So the warm-ups, Windows and Mirrors, toxic masculinity, not the norm, this album, and then there's one I can't remember I think it was as a group, but I can't remember the name of it. But I've got it too. But you can get them all for like 40 some bucks, somewhere between $40 and $45 for all 6 albums. So great deal. Go pick it up. And again, here I go. Now I'm on my usual soapbox. Go buy these albums. Support our brothers and sisters who are making lyrical theology, who are making music that glorify God. To literally, I mean, some of this stuff is discipleship set to a beat. It really is. So go support Stract. You can jump in on, you can be a Patreon supporter for Cross-Examine, which would help out as well. So there's all kinds of ways that you can support him, Kirk Kennedy, any of these guys. You know, again, they're going to be doing, Cross-Examine's going to be doing another I Rap for Real type contest next year. This time the prize is going to be $1,000. So, you know, again, you can help out any of these brothers who are making music like this by supporting that, and then that supports the prize, and they can make more and more music and keep us with our heads bobbing and, you know, just excited for what God has for us, right? So go buy this album. Did I mention go buy this album? Did I say that? Bandcamp, pre-order on whatever your favorite digital platform is. It'll be available on December 4th. You can pre-order it now. Get with Stract. I couldn't find the link for that, but he's got stuff up all over Facebook with that. So if you want to pre-order it somewhere else, do that. I suggest you go pick this up now on Bandcamp and get it done. So support our brothers who are out there making God-glorifying Christian hip-hop. As always, preach the gospel at all times. Use words. They're necessary. Until next time, Soli Deo Gloria.